All right, welcome to Tuesday. Happy Tuesday, everybody. We're back with Clayton.
Oh boy, again.
He's excited because he gets to be a part of the headlines this time. Sort of, kind of. Here we go. Yep. Competitors get down and dirty at Britain's bog snorkeling championships. Bog snorkeling championships.
That's gonna be nasty.
Yeah, who thought of this great idea?
Can't even see. What's the point of snorkeling? Yeah, it's like mud.
Yeah. Some people just have too much time on there.
Now I'm willing to do the roll the cheese down the hill thing they do there. How far you can roll your wheel of cheese?
Yeah, that makes a little bit more sense. At least you can see the cheese rolling.
Yes.
But once you go underwater in a bog, you can't see them anymore. You can't see anything. All right, moving right along. Parisian undertaker aims to introduce bicycle hearse in France. So instead of the hearse, the car that has the casket in the back. This is a bicycle, and then in front is the box that carries the casket.
Front.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
So it's like an old ice cream cart thing.
It's what it looks like, but it's got a dead body in there.
So sorry for who doctor pushed me in that. Jeez.
Yeah, you might have to get one of those the tandem ones.
Yeah. Yes, it's a double.
All right, so this we've talked about this guy before. Florida man rescued again while attempting to cross the Atlantic in a floating hamster wheel.
I read about that.
This guy, he's a peace activist. That when the Coast Guard confronted him, he had a knife and threatened to use a fake bomb.
But he's a peace
activist. Not very peaceful, in my opinion. Ooh, that card flew good. Yeah, that dude's got too much money and too much time on his hands. It's actually a pretty fancy floating hamster wheel. He put a lot of time and effort in that thing. Could have used that for better good. Probably could have funded a little bit more peace. All right, so why is Clayton here on a Tuesday? He's going to play the guitar and sing us a song. Woo! Here we go.
Down by the bay, where the watermelons grow, back to my home. I dare not go, for if I do, Carl smells like an old shoe. There, Merry Christmas.
Yeah, Happy New Year. Clayton is here because we talked about volunteering last week and out in front with everybody. But volunteer is a pretty cool thing, and I don't know if everybody heard why it's important. And Clayton spoke up about something that's important that makes what we do, especially with the Salvation Army, our volunteer crews that go over there. Clayton is a part of why it's important. He's going to explain what we do over there and the significance of it.
So, Salvation Army is super important to me. Growing up, I grew up in South Modesto, single mom with 3 kids.
You were a single mom with 3 kids? That's amazing.
I am. No, my mom just took care of 3 kids, and she would work, but it was tight, you know. And they had the Salvation Army Red Shield there.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, which is a community center. And I actually spent a lot of time there as a child,
Kind of like a YMCA?
Well, kind of like a YMCA. Yeah, they had churches, they had sports, game rooms, they had a pool, stuff like that. During the summer, they always provided free lunch to us.
Fancy.
But I just remember, because my mom struggled a lot, it was tough, and nothing against her. She did the best she could, but it was just the times. We would get commodity boxes. Kind of like what they build at the Salvation Army right now.
And what comes in the commodity box?
Usually it's a lot of basic necessity foods. Peanut butters, jellies, some kind of rice, pastas and sauces. Back then they gave cheeses and like some type of canned meats and stuff like that. That's probably why I like Spam a lot right now. Yes. And it was kind of like a supplement just to help. And it was really important to me because, we did struggle. So, me and actually a lot of our friends, we grew up in a very poor neighborhood. All our parents got those.
Yeah. So the commodity boxes is a lot of what we do at the Salvation Army. So for those that don't know, explain kind of what we do at the
you'll notice a couple groups go out daily with Joe and another staff usually. What they're doing is they are preparing those boxes. They build the boxes and they fill the boxes with the stuff that's donated to the Salvation Army. and then those boxes, once we fill them, get taken to families in need.
Right. So Clayton was actually a recipient of the work that we do there. So there are many, many families and people that struggle still, for sometimes it's a short time, sometimes it's a long time, but these little things really help. Now, one thing that was interesting about that is that the food isn't given to the Salvation Army. They don't go buy it or anything like that. It's donated.
Donated. People will buy it and donate it there. Stores will donate it because they know there's a need for it out in our community.
Right. So others are donating to the Salvation Army. We're volunteering our time to the Salvation Army to help others. It's a pretty cool thing.
Yeah, and without us, imagine if they didn't have the help to get those out, how many would not get them because manpower.
Yeah.
So volunteering is super important, and that's why Salvation Army is very near and dear to my heart. That's why I love Kids Day, because all the money from Kids Day, when we do Kids Day, goes to the Salvation Army Red Shield.
Oh.
All the youth programs. I benefit from that.
Yeah.
Then the bell ringing.
The bell ringing's coming up soon.
Yeah, bell ringing's coming up real soon. In the middle of November, I believe.
Yeah.
And that's super important because that's how they raise a lot of the money to support it, because they are, I believe, a nonprofit. Yep. And so the money has to come from outside to help, take care of all these programs and to provide for the boxes they make, the people who work at the warehouse, and all that, So, Salvation Army is actually a really, really good organization. And I think we're really lucky to have the opportunity to help. Absolutely. And I'm sure there's a lot of people out in the community who are like me, who just are struggling, and times are even rougher now than they were back then.
Yeah. Making ends meet.
It's super important for our guys to get out there and assist in making these pallets of boxes, so they could get distributed to the families in need in a timely fashion. Because I do remember sometimes going hungry for certain things, and not. Just because it's just like we didn't have all the extras like a lot of you guys do.
Yeah. So the reason why we bring this up and we're talking about it so much is that what we do is so important to help other people that are struggling and give back to the community that we live in. On top of that, we get something out of it as well. So we volunteer our time to go do this work that helps other people, but in the process, we're gaining job skills as well. We're learning how to be managed, take direction, problem solve, be on time, just general work, So there's a lot of good things that benefit, because many of you are going to want to get a job here in the future. And if you don't have anything to put on your resume, how does an employer know what kind of work you can do? Or if you've ever been managed before? Not only does it look good from I got some skills on my resume, but I did a really cool thing giving back to my community and gaining skills on my resume. It's a big deal.
Yeah. When you do work for like a nonprofit to help them out, volunteer work, people look at that and they're like, we need those type of people working for us.
Because it shows that you care to help others. Right. So even if you're working for Walmart, they want you to know you're going to help their customer. Maybe it's just by grabbing carts, but customers need carts. So we need to care to go get the carts and so on and so forth. So,
no, it was very funny the very first time we went, Joe and I. And we're looking because Joe benefited from it as well.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And we were looking at what they're putting in the boxes. And then we looked at each other and says, that's why we like that food. Because a lot of the stuff that's get put in was stuff that very similar to what was given to us. And it's like, that's why my eating habits are the way they are, because that's what I ate.
So really think about it. The next time you're asked to go volunteer, think about what you're saying yes to and what you're saying no to, right? We don't want to hear the no's. All right. That is a great story, Clayton. Thank you for sharing. And Joe, thank you for being super good about keeping the wheels rolling out there and keeping guys going. And everybody who's participated and volunteered at the Salvation Army, thank you. And thank you to Clayton. Yeah, I already said that though. All right, we got to move right along to the National Day.
Good morning, everybody. Here we are, Tuesday. Just Tuesday. I don't know why I did that. Looked fun. I don't know. Whatever. Because it's just Tuesday. I thought I'd do something different. But it is just Tuesday. And the National Day, you might ask? After having a great cheeseburger yesterday, I might say. Today is Talk Like a Pirate Day. Arr, mateys! Yeah! Arr. You're going to walk the plank, I say. Oh, it would be really hard to talk like that all day. I don't know how they did it. Probably why they didn't live very long. Besides the plundering and being out and getting scurvy and stuff like that on the ship. But yeah, it's Talk Like a Pirate Day. Let's see how long you can talk like a pirate. And when I talk like a pirate, I think I tell you to talk really loud. Now my throat hurts. I don't know. I couldn't talk like that very long. I need a glass of water now. But anyway, it is National Talk Like a Pirate Day, so let's hear your best pirate. Now, I'm not talking a foreign language. I'm talking pirate, okay? You gotta have a "arr, mateys" in there. Oh, I can hear it all day today. Maybe I should have picked another national day. But anyway, well, I don't have too many of those in me. That "arr, mateys" really gets you. I need a parrot too. Maybe I could teach the parrot to say that all day. But anyway, let's hear it, not right at this moment and not in trainings, but maybe we'll give you a few minutes afterwards when we hear everybody's best "arr, mateys." So have a great day today on National Talk Like a Pirate Day.
Yes, sir. Shoot it again! What? I didn't understand that. I said shoot it again, but I said it pirate-like.
Very cool national day. It should
I
be.
had no idea that it was that day.
I know, right? Wow, crazy, weird.
I thought it was wear two socks day.
Oh, 2 socks.
Yeah.
Isn't most days wear 2 socks days?
Well, they might have a special day for it.
Wouldn't it be wear just 1 sock day?
No, you gotta have 2. That'd be so weird to walk around just with 1 sock.
I know.
So if every day was National Grilled Cheese Day, wouldn't you be happy?
Yeah.
Your stomach wouldn't, but
No.
you would.
No, I pay a price for it. All right, let's go back in the bearded past with Zach.
Hey everybody, it's Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoyed your Monday. I hope you guys settled in and had yourselves a nice Monday, getting our week going here. It is Tuesday the 19th, and we're going to go ahead and go back in the bearded past with Zach. And today we talk about food. And something I know that's very common, and I personally could live off of these. I kind of actually am living off of these, but no, I'm just kidding. I do. I love them. Peanut butter and jelly. But where did it come from? Why? And so I was looking it up here today, and we found out peanut butter itself was originally paired with diverse sets of savory foods, such as piment, I'm going to butcher that, sorry, cheese, celery, Worcestershire sauce, watercress, saltines, toasted crackers. And so in 1896, there was a recipe, and what this did is it urged homemakers to use a meat grinder to make peanut butter and spread the results on their bread. The following month, the culinary magazine Table Talk published a peanut butter sandwich recipe. So this was in 1896. The first known reference for a peanut butter and jelly sandwich appeared in the Boston Cooking School magazine in 1901. It was called "For 3 very thin layers of bread and 2 of filling, 1 peanut paste, whatever brand you prefer, and a currant or a crabapple jelly for the other." So this was the original recipe that they called for. In the early 20th century, the sandwich was adopted down the class structure as the price of peanut butter dropped. It became popular with children with the advent of sliced bread in the 1920s. Remember, bread wasn't We didn't buy sliced breads until the 1920s. And this allowed to make the sandwiches that much easy. They were easier to make, okay? You didn't have to bake bread, then slice it and all that thing. And then, since World War II, both peanut butter and jelly have been found on U.S. soldiers' military rations list. So if you are in the military, you're going to eat a lot of peanut butter and jelly. And just to give you a heads up, National Peanut Butter and Jelly Day occurs annually in the United States on April 2nd. So, Gabrielle, Peanut Butter and Jelly Sandwich Day, April 2nd. We should all have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches, guys. All right. Have a good one, guys. Catch you tomorrow.
All right, guys, it is Tuesday, so we've got the YouTube Live coming up with Mona and Alana, and they've been doing some cool stuff. Are you happy with them?
I am very happy, and one of the little glimmers I had today is Alana came to me super excited about something she talked to me about last week, and she found it and she ordered it, and she's going to do it in 2 weeks, not today, but next week.
Not today, but next week, because this episode will air tomorrow.
yeah,
and it'll be next week. Got it. Cool.
Yep.
So that's cool.
It's really cool.
I'm excited. I'm happy that Mona and Alana jumped in and said, "Hey, can we do Tuesdays lives?" And they've been super creative and fun. So good on you guys. Thank you very much. All right, that is it for Tuesday. We'll see you 1 o'clock YouTube Live. Otherwise, see you tomorrow, Wednesday, on the morning routine. Take care, everybody. Snorkeling championships.